I'm back with another review and probably my last review for the new season of Welcome to Plathville season 7 because this episode alone just infuriated me beyond the level of bullying and hatred that they've been sharing. Now, they've been Satan people since season 1, but this level is just horrible. And the fact that TLC is allowing this is disgusting, and I want no parts of this. I know I said I will be on the front lines because I learned from Olivia Tubman how to be on the front lines for the people, but I gotta step away because I don't even want to put myself through this torture to report back, because at this point, we know they're evil people. We know that, and there's enough seasons that we can watch back to see their true colors and to drag them, because for me, it's therapeutic to drag these people, and I love it. So that's a prescription that the doctor ordered. If you feeling down and you feeling depressed, watch an episode of Welcome to Plathville before now, turn your camera on and drag these people. It will make you feel happy, but I can't do it anymore. I can't do this anymore because now it's just intolerable. Jumping straight into everything, we start the episode with old lady Lydia and Barry and this little fake surprise.
So right now, Lydia thinks that I am taking her out to dinner. What is actually happening today is we're going to end up at the cabin where Zach is waiting for her to propose to her.
They're like the most innocent, which I hate to say, innocent and Plath in the same sentence, because all of them need to be locked up. However, compared to what Satan got going on the little family farm, innocent. So they're going to a dinner, which do I believe she doesn't know? Absolutely not. She pretty much got a whole wedding planned. Date, venue, number of guests. She probably talking to the vendors about all the food and cameras, getting releases. So this proposal, she probably planned this proposal. So they ain't fooling me. This horrible acting of, oh, where is Zach?
Where is Zach right now?
Let's see, this weekend Zach is at a going away party with one of his friends who's leaving the country for 4 months.
Also, you asking that in the confessional, which by now we know y'all film afterwards. So her trying to sit here and lie like, oh, girl, just go ahead and say, I planned this proposal. Getting like Candy on season 2 of Housewives of Atlanta with Mama Joyce. Did you buy your own ring too?
Todd should have went out and bought a real ring. Hold on, are you trying to diss my ring?
So y'all just need to stop, because the Plaths, y'all are some horrible liars. Y'all lie all the time, but y'all some horrible liars. Now, back at the farm, Zach is with Kim and Micah and Veronica and Ethan and his little fan of a girlfriend.
I was like, ee, and I was jumping up and down because I really thought I'd never hear from you.
And he's trying to get everything set up and prepared for this secret proposal. However, straight from the jump, Micah now is starting to speak a little bit because he letting Satan, he got 2 Satans on both sides. He's starting to find his little voice and bully and speak up, because even with that little clip.
Thanks for coming down. Glad you guys could make it.
Yes.
Up, yes, I guess that's fair.
Down and up.
Yeah.
I thought it was Ethan that said it, but I'm like, Micah, now you want to say something? Of all times, you want to say something. But we know he's brainless and spineless, so if Ethan's over here bullying, he has to bully too. Because there's nothing going on upstairs, so he just goes wherever the wind blows. Now, this whole time, Ethan is looking uncomfortable and making all these snark comments, which is just... I felt so bad for Zach, and I know I keep prefacing, I'm not Team Zach, but at this point I am Team Zach, because at the end of the day, this man didn't do anything wrong. Is it weird that this is happening quick? Yes. Is he a little nerdy? Absolutely, because I said it from the first episode with all that giggling.
I caught you, okay?
However, he didn't do anything wrong. That for y'all to be out here with this hate in your heart, but we know the real reason why they're upset. So Zach is trying to set up the proposal, tell them this is how things are gonna be in the most nice, respectful way, but all of them, including Veronica, is sitting over here trying to act like he's over here bossing everybody around.
They're gonna pull up here, but you guys will already be here kind of between the trees.
Feels like when the substitute teacher's telling you what to do and not one of soul's listening.
It's his proposal at the end of the day. If you don't support it or don't believe in it, don't come. don't come. Or if that's the case, be a man and come and say, shut this down. I don't like that. But no, y'all gotta be here, okay, and say your little snark comments on the side, but won't say it to his face. I'm just confused why you think he's pushing y'all around, but if y'all want to see somebody push y'all around, keep talking.
Natalie knows. Hey, baddies.
Now Kim is over here walking around with her little mini skirt and kitten heels. She is just trying to cooperate because she knows Ethan and the little imps in the back, they gonna do all her dirty work for her, and she can, try to be the parent like, oh, what's going on? You ain't happy for that girl. And it's not about Lydia at this point. It's not about Lydia, just like that whole gray site thing about Joshua, which I talked into in another video. It wasn't about them. Y'all are the most selfish, egotistical people for people who y'all ain't nobody. So I don't see how that correlates and how that makes sense. Zach is over here trying to make sure all of this is in order and tell y'all respectfully, it's literally, hey, just stand here. But y'all over here making faces.
It might be better if I'm here.
He is really, really particular about everything.
Here could be good.
Kim, you should be helping him, trying to guide him on placement and stuff like that, because that's what you do for work, Miss Table for Two.
We have a table for 2 people?
Sure.
This is supposed to be your daughter's proposal, and you're supposed to be the mama, and you acting like this. You, of all people, should be the one trying to spearhead and lead this to make sure this is right, because your little daughter Lydia, old lady Lydia, is about to be sent off and get married. But you sitting over here looking lost. But the thing with the Plaths, in every case, even when it doesn't make sense, they have to find a way to make themselves the victim, because now Ethan is sending his confession talking about he was so pushy.
Damn freaking idiot. From the moment Zach arrived, he was very, very pushy and like, here's how we're gonna do everything, here's where everyone's gonna stand, here's what I want you to do, blah, blah, blah.
Everyone can probably come down and follow her. And
This is what you call being pushy? That's what you... And so you want us to believe, although we never believed it, that Olivia was, pushing you and manipulating you. And so we see in 2025 your definition of pushy, and you want us to believe Olivia... Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's just disgusting. That's the only word that comes to mind when watching this back. Just disgusting. Now Ethan and Micah over here talking about...
Say we just let it happen today, and then we just try to give him God,
but then
who raised y'all? Oh, I know. Miss Satan. The amount of hate that is in y'all and that's being displayed here is just absolutely disgusting. And anyone who participates or stands by it is guilty by proxy. And that goes for the fan Tegan as well as Veronica. First, Miss Tegan the fan. I don't know why you even open your mouth to say anything when you only say and do whatever Ethan tells you to do or wants you to do. Every time you contradict yourself. And I don't even want to give you all this attention because that's what you want because you're a fan. Ethan's over here lighting the fire and you're like, oh, I don't think he meant anything.
Hey, Micah.
I think Ethan didn't mean any wrong by it. I don't think he was intentionally trying to ruin anything or sabotage anything. I think he was just going to blow off steam.
I don't think he was intentional. And then you standing next to Satan when he's saying pretty much he hates his boy.
And I didn't explain to him what I was doing because he was real, like, bossy. You could maybe say, like, we're gonna do this, I want you guys to do that. Like, he had, I don't know, I just never met anybody like him.
put it out, please.
So, going somewhere. And the biggest thing is production cutting things out. Because I want to hear all these side conversations that Ethan is having. We got a little bit, and I'm not praising y'all for, adding that in or giving y'all brownie points for that because A, it needs to be, but then B, I know that's just the bare minimum, and y'all had to include that because if you didn't, there would be no scene because that's all he did. Hate. So that's why I'm not giving y'all props for adding that in or, oh, y'all trying to expose them like, yay TLC or yay whatever. No. Y'all only did it because y'all had to include something. The reason why I know is we need to get to this conversation. Micah rolling down the hill all of a sudden.
Forward! Here you go.
Rolling down the hill and knocking somebody over is the sort of thing that my boys would just do, period. I think Zach is just getting a little taste of what it's like to be in the Plath family.
Where that came from? I'm sure that was a planned stage thing that him and Ethan were spewing together of, oh, let's do this. Y'all could have shown the build up for that. So y'all cutting and splicing things is normal because this show never made sense. Because y'all tried to have this narrative over this family for some reason. And it's just confusing to me. They're over here trying to torture this boy. And Kim talking about, he's just getting a taste of what it's like to be in the family. Oh, trust me, girl. It's going to be worse than this to be entered into this cult. Y'all not a family. It's a cult. And if you're proud that this is the initiation or this is the requirement to be a part of this group of evil people, that speaks to your character, and we already know there's no character there. And it just goes on and on and on to even Micah pushing the chair in the
Oh my, which one of them did that? I think it was your man.
Don't you love your children?
Yeah, but I do need you to get the chair, Micah.
I have no idea why they're doing this. I don't know if there's anger within them that is just wanting to ruin something. I feel like it's pretty disrespectful.
And the spot that he wants to propose to her in, what is Ethan doing? Keep lighting it on fire.
Oh, Ethan's starting another fire.
Oh, man, I love fires.
That's the exact spot where I'm proposing to my girlfriend. And so it's definitely like, oh my gosh.
And why? Because that's all Satan knows how to do. Why else? And Kim over here trying to, oh, stop, Ethan, stop. Girl, you ain't trying to stop him. You are trying to egg him on, and you probably happy. And it's a shame, because at the end of the day, this is your sister. And for you to try to ruin this proposal and this special day for her that she planned, it's just absolutely disgusting. And that's why I'm like, I know it's not about Lydia. It's not about, oh, I love Lydia. Because if you love her, you would not be doing this. Or if it was about Lydia, you would be a man, which y'all claim to be, and say up front how you feel. So I'm glad that Zach pushed through and didn't back down, because too many times I would have either started swinging or would have just said, forget it and just left. Y'all can have this. Because that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted him to do. But he didn't. And I'm glad that he didn't. And it takes a lot of strength to be around the Plath, especially when you have so many of them, all of them, and their little extras coming for you. But it all goes back to TLC and the fact that y'all are condoning this level of bullying and hate. Why? For views? Because we don't want to see it, and we're not going to see it. Everything else, we get like a little statement. We get, oh, we don't bully. But this is what y'all want to do. This is who y'all want to platform and keep promoting. Y'all put this on y'all little Instagrams, on y'all TikToks, trying to promote the show. Just, oh, ha, ha. And then have them over here watching, oh, the Plathville family watch season 1.
Damn, Isaac. Isaac, bring your $500 you're going to spend on bubble gum.
Five? Did he say 500?
And y'all just showing little interview clips, but not the real mess of how they evolved and the things that they said that contradicts who they are today. Y'all don't want to show them that, just like y'all don't want to address the real issue. Y'all can be whatever y'all want to be. Y'all want to be a little farmer, Republican, whatever. Y'all do that. But when what your actions are based off of hate, that's when it doesn't matter who you are. You need to be called out. So it's not like the liberals getting mad, blah, blah, blah. We know who they are. But when what you're doing is hate, straight bullying based off of hate, that's when it needs to be called out from either side, and that's what's being ignored by the higher up. So that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna finish this show. I'm not gonna watch this show. I already was watching it on a little another site because y'all not about to get my one view. But now I'm not even going to subject myself to watch this scummy trash with these scummy, trashy people. Ethan's still making all these little side comments talking about, we need to test, we need to...
God, I don't like him. If he talks to me that way, he's gonna talk to her like that. We do need to make sure he's the one for Lydia.
He needs a test to see his true colors. Let's frazzle him up a bit.
Yeah, I totally agree. Lydia needs to see that side of him, too.
How about you take a GED test? How about that? Because you're talking about all this testing when we know you don't got no degree.
None of us have a diploma. We all have to get our GEDs if we're going to do anything with our lives. Since I was 13, I felt behind in life. Like I couldn't compete with people that were, you know, in my age group as far as, you know, academics.
You don't have no type of education, so how about you worry about getting your GED or some type of credentials? Because all I keep hearing is test, 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 test. What's 1 + 1? Can you spell test? So that's the only test you need to be worried about. Sitting here talking about, I just don't like him. Why are you getting so heated and so angry?
I don't like him. God, I don't like him. Off. What the hell are we doing? We gotta follow this freaking idiot.
Over him doing nothing. Why are you getting so angry? You over here running the woods and whispering all this stuff about this, but you won't say it to his face. Like the man that you claim to be, like the rugged, manly man that you claim to be.
Ethan is very much a, you know, like rugged, you know, man's man. Zach maybe is just not as macho.
You won't say none of this stuff to his face. You over here in these bushes just trying to, just all upset, and he's over here trying to put rose petals down for your sister. He's the one that's showing her love, which y'all don't know anything about. Y'all only know hate. You over here trying to set it on fire. Satan, why? You don't know how to fight? Why? And then Veronica, girl, I wanted to like you, but I'm gonna have to drag you because I'm starting to see all of this play out, and the fact that you're saying Zach didn't make a good impression.
I don't like how he treats other people so far. I was once shiny too, honey. I'm like, calm down. Zach didn't set a good first impression for a lot of people. A lot of people, it was the first time he met them.
Ethan and I were like, whoa, why did he snap at us like that for just lighting a fire? Ethan loves fire, just chill out a little bit.
What did he do? Is it weird how quick they're moving? Yes, but don't come.
Do not come. Do not come.
That's the thing. Don't come. Don't come or say something and shut it down. But not only that, you're standing right next to Micah, who you just dogged and trashed a day or two before.
It's crazy because he was cheating on me for a while every time he went to New York with this girl. I actually got a call from her.
And he's over here defending his actions, which I don't even care because they are Satan's children. He's over here defending his actions of lighting fire, and you just standing there not saying anything.
Ethan and I were like, whoa, why did he snap at us like that for just lighting a fire? Ethan loves fire, just chill out a little bit.
What about standing up for what's right?
Over the summer, when my relationship went public, online bullying was at an all-time high. Gender speculation, body shaming. I felt attacked from all angles, and it just, as a person, it broke my soul. So I published a statement saying bullying is far too normalized now. Like it's sickening. Bullying, it's sickening. Bullying, it's sickening.
What about standing up against the Plaths? What about these people are evil? Where did that come? Oh, but they're not bullying you now, so that's why it's okay. And Veronica talking about, oh, well, you know, because he's calling a shot. He needs a test. He needs a test.
I don't think it's fair that he can just walk in and get Lydia so fast, you know?
Well, he also, thinks he calls the shots, which is beyond.
If he talks to me that way, he's gonna talk to her like that.
Girl, we're done. We are done. Because just as much as you are talking about Moriah playing the victim and making it all about me, it's the same thing with you. And I feel like that's why you and Moriah butt heads. Because you just went in on the Plaths a few hours ago.
If you want to be a part of this family, this is the price you pay.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I want to be part of the family.
But now you're buddy. It reminds me of all of the comments that you made about Olivia. Again, I didn't see the last season. I only saw the flashbacks from the episode 1 that they played.
Olivia's definitely the narcissist Barry and I were talking about a couple months ago. Went to a wedding with the whole Plath family. Olivia was there. She just shoulder bumped into me and Mean Girls.
I was already sus about, and I said in that first review, how when you're under the Plath and oh, everything's fine and oh, they like me, then you can say all these evil things about Olivia and all these evil things. But the minute they do something to you, that's when it's, oh, I'm sorry, girl. You were right.
I've learned now. I've seen the true colors, and I was led to believe so many things.
So in this case, because they're bullying someone else and not you this time, you on the side of saying, oh, because guess what? It'll be a repeat of next season. If you come back next season, for whatever reason, you'll be apologizing to Zach. I'm so sorry. I'm not buying it anymore. And I was already sus about that phone call with Olivia because A, it didn't make sense. But then B, the comment that you said at the end about...
I should let Micah know that I have spoken to Olivia, but I also know my journey is only gonna get harder from here because he's gonna tell the family. I am so playing with fire right now. Like, I feel like I'm in chemistry class, like mixing things together and it's gonna like explode any second, but it's sort of worth it for the thrill.
That like raised some red flags to me then. But then for you to go into the woods and call her, that confirmed that you are only using Olivia because
they all want to pretend that they didn't treat me like and that none of it ever happened. Others were treated this way as well.
When you say others, who are you talking about?
Olivia. I was gonna give her a call.
Right now?
Yeah.
On the family farm?
Yeah, why not?
You know the sound of her name is going to trigger the Plaths. Because why else are you calling her in the woods? Didn't nobody say her name surprisingly this time? Nobody talking about her. So why are you calling her? What's the purpose? Because you just want to be messy and you just want to get back at them for your own reasons. And you want to put yourself with saying, oh, me and Olivia, girl.
The family has a complete social structure of a high school. You have your brainless jocks, and you have Veronica and Olivia. Like under the pyramid in a mud chamber they put us in.
You and Olivia are not on the same level at all. Because even in that conversation, Olivia Tubman was like, girl, I retired from trying to free people from the Plaths. Y'all should have gone on the Underground Railroad while we were there. We out of service right now. We ain't working for y'all no more. I talked to you a little bit, but no. She said, oh, well, did you say something?
Are you like speaking your mind up there, or are you just like staying quiet so you don't get crucified?
A bit of both. Like definitely covert, like snarkiness.
Cause that's the thing. You over here running the. Are you standing on business, or are you running the woods trying to say all this stuff? Cause guess what Olivia wouldn't do? Just sit there. Sit there and egg on the bullying or whatever. No, say what you mean and mean what you say. Stand on business. So you calling her is just a way to get back, which is why in the preview for next week, which I will not be watching, Micah tells Ethan, oh, well, you know, that's why she called
I wanted to let you know that she did reach out to Olivia.
That's what you wanted. You just wanted to use that because you are upset. Even Moriah did a good thing, which hurts me to say, of just leaving.
There's a little bit of conflict between Veronica and I don't want any of that coming up on Lydia's special day. I kind of want to get away.
You know, they call that an Irish goodbye.
Is that where people leave because they don't want to be a problem?
After the whole proposal, she left. She didn't try to do all this stuff. She knew y'all wasn't good. She wasn't trying to ruin Lydia's day. Was she a little scared? Probably so. But guess what? She left as opposed to y'all. She talking about the Plaths are fake. Girl, you are fake. Sitting here kikiing with them. So that's why I'm like, you know, I give a little props to Moriah for leaving and just not engaging at all and not trying to ruin Lydia's day as opposed to all these satanic people trying to do these rituals, messing up what old lady Lydia got going on. So that's why I'm like, Veronica, girl, no. Anybody who is and was connected to the Plaths post emancipation, no hope. No hope at all. Because for you to know and see, there's absolutely no way that you came on this show, started dating Micah, and did not watch season 1 through 5 or, you know, see what really happened. I don't know Olivia. I've never met her a day in my life. I've never personally talked to her a day in my life. I've only known what I've seen on this show. So for me and you to watch the same seasons, the same episodes, and I'm on this conclusion of, period, she's right. And you on the opposite at any point raises red flags. Not only that, but you have even more insight to her and conversations to her directly, and you still was on the side of the Plaths. So make that make sense. So yeah, Veronica, you over here kikiing with the devil, trying to egg on this bullying.
You know, maybe light some more fire.
I'm gonna go back and light the peninsula on fire again.
Yeah, scorched her.
And then the rose petals will really shine.
Trying to even suggest ways to bully him.
I have an idea. Whatever he says, we don't do, and we do the opposite. And then we just have fun.
I'm down. Ethan, what do you think? I don't want to ruin Lydia's day. I'm thinking of more like talking to him.
And even Ethan was just like, nah. So, girl, you look crazy. You look crazy trying to be cool, and they're just like, yeah, no, we ain't about to do all that. And then making all these little snark comments. If I hated somebody, if I was you, I gotta get into a mindset of a person that would date a Plath. If I was you and I didn't like the Plaths and I had so much to say about the Plaths and I'm looking for a way out and I'm standing there, I would not be standing there. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I'm trying to process this. Cause girl, Amber is there. You could have just went on with Amber, just put some little roses down. Opposed to standing here. So I've seen some people say like, well, what if she was just trying to, she was uncomfortable. You are a grown girl. You are a grown woman. Got your own house. Got all this stuff. I know you cannot be uncomfortable around some little 20-year-olds. It's like, just because you so uncomfortable, you gotta go with the bullying. That's high school. That's high school behavior. So if you're uncomfortable, go. Go, or either help put some little rose petals down with Zach. And if you don't believe in this proposal, go somewhere. Why are you here? I'm just like, I would never be somewhere that I don't want to be or don't believe in and be voluntarily torturing myself. So that y'all just crazy, brainless idiots. And speaking of idiots, Tegan is over here talking about, I told myself I'm gonna be open. Girl,
I do understand where Ethan's coming from. I mean, I've never been an older brother, and no one in my family is married, but I told myself and I told Ethan I was just gonna keep an open mind.
There ain't nothing going on upstairs. You are just doing whatever Ethan tells you to do. You're saying whatever he tells you to say. You're just saying everything to make him look right, because the stuff you say by yourself don't match what Ethan is saying and the stuff you support when Ethan's around. So
I also don't think you should be saying things about people, especially when it comes to somebody's wedding day, or if they're happy in what they're doing. Regardless of what your own opinions are, you should be supportive.
We gotta follow this freaking idiot. All of my issues with Zach boil down to two things: the time frame and the fact that I firmly believe they don't know each other, because there's no way that they can.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Then Zach asked about Moriah, and we cut to Moriah. Now, I was going to say a few little comments about her, but because she did the right thing and just left and just walked away, I'm going to spare her a little bit, because there was enough evil and hatred going on at this little farm that I'm going to let her have her little moment. She's not an angel by far and all that black. But I'm gonna let her have it, because she's did the most mature thing of like, if I don't want to be here and I don't want to start no drama, guess what? I'm gonna get in my car and drive away. What all these adults who don't agree with what's going on can freely do. Then Ethan is going on to say,
I don't like Zach, but my care for Lydia definitely holds me back from doing what I truly want to do to Zach. I want to throw him in the water so bad. God.
Okay, well, no comment there.
What do you really want to do? What is it that you really want to do? And why is that not a red flag for the network, for the producers, for the people that are there? If I was Zach, you would be getting a lawsuit from me. You would be getting a straight lawsuit from me, because what you're doing now is a hate crime. I'm not even saying Zach is gay or not, but guess what? I'm gonna be gay today. And I'm going to send you this court order. All this hate, all these threats and things like that is just absolutely beyond me. Y'all will be hearing from my lawyers. Or we can run it. Because that's the thing. Y'all don't want to fight. Y'all got all this mouth, all this anger, but y'all ain't throwing hands. The only one that threw hands was Isaac to Micah. And guess what? I bet he corrected his mistakes now. So that's why I'm like, some of y'all just need y'all noses readjusted. And then that will readjust your attitude. It can't change you completely, because what's inside is just pure darkness. But it can adjust some little attitudes right now, because y'all just talk and get away with so much. And that's why I make sure people know to drag y'all for everything that y'all got, because y'all are some of the most evil people I've ever seen. I'm watching old stuff, and the fact that y'all still out here doing this, and worse, it's just... So then we get back to the farm because Lydia is about to pull up. And so they're all standing around, and then Veronica decides to do this whole wardrobe change.
I'm getting a little hot.
Here. Oh, hold on. You need to take your shoes off.
Are you gonna help me?
Like, girl, what was the purpose of that? What was the point in doing that? You could have just... Everybody went to the bathroom when they were trying to start.
I do have to pee. Better now than 10 minutes from now.
I have to pee too. Yeah. Run and do it.
Mercy?
So you could have changed in the bathroom, but you trying to make this scene. I'm glad my girl Amber read you down.
I think she thought it would be like, oh my gosh, look what she's wearing. Everyone's gonna be like paying attention to her. No one's gonna care about the proposal. It's gonna be like, Veronica, what are you wearing? That's so risky, whatever. And I don't think anyone really realized.
And I'm like, that girl is 15. 15! And the only one out there with some common sense. Unfortunately, her last name is Plath, but she's the only one that got some type of common sense. So I'm gonna stand behind Amber every time.
But I also think you build up everything in your head and you exaggerate sometimes, or you interpret things the wrong way. I don't get why she's talking trash about my family.
When she proves me wrong, then that's gonna be a heartbreaking day. But for now, that's the only one I gotta stand behind, because everybody else, nonsense. And I knew from the minute she told Kim, you wanted this divorce, so why are you not leaving the house?
That you wanted Dad to move out. It just seems like if you're the one that wants to break it up and you're the one that doesn't want to stay, then shouldn't you be the one to move?
I knew that was my girl. That was my girl. Even when Lydia asked her to be the maid of honor, because you've been there for me. Amber was like, girl, have I?
Amber. Yeah. What do you thought, girl?
Would you do the honors of being my maid of honor?
Lydia.
There's no one else I'd rather be.
What do you mean?
You've been there
For me? I feel like...
Just say yes.
Yeah, yes, I guess. Are you sure? Because, like, I haven't really.
She has not steered me wrong yet. So then Veronica is over here running to the bushes, calling Olivia. For what reason, I don't know. Even the producer's just like, girl, who are you talking about? And
when you say others, who are you talking about?
Olivia. I was gonna give her a call.
Right now?
Yeah.
On the family farm?
Yeah, why not?
Why? And the thing is, you're sitting over here in the woods saying me. It is about Lydia.
They all want to pretend that they didn't treat me like and that none of it ever happened.
Ain't nobody thinking about you. Even when I was on your side, I would still say the same thing. Like, it's not about you. Why would they be sitting here talking about you? They're not even sitting here talking about Ethan or Moriah. They sitting here talking about Lydia in this very moment. So you saying they sitting here acting like, they didn't do what I did. Why are you here? Why are you sitting here? And then why also were you just 20 minutes ago kikiing with Ethan and Micah?
He said after we'll get a meet and greet session with him.
Afterwards.
I didn't know he was a celebrity. Did you schedule for the meet and greet?
No, I didn't know there was a meet and greet.
That's why they're treating you like nothing happened, because you doing exactly what they do. Move on and act like nothing ever happened. Take a little liking comments to yourself, but when we together, we're going to pretend nothing ever happened. Because even like Olivia asked, like, you standing on business? If you're going to stand on business, stand on business. Don't be kicking with them to run into the woods and try to cry about it and then come back and kick with them, because I know that's what you're going to do. And then sleep with the devil, because where else did you sleep? So... But it's just another moment for Veronica to make it about me. So then Lydia's pulling up, and this whole fake surprise of, is this Micah's car? Like, oh my God, girl.
What's going on?
What? Is this Micah's truck? It looks like Micah's truck.
I'm happy for you. I am happy for you. But there was not a single tear coming down your eyes.
And I just can't believe it.
Because you knew what was going on. There's no way you didn't know. But I'm happy for you. I'm like, go and get your man. Y'all live on and create babies and minister and pray for everybody. Pray for your satanic family. So I'm happy for you and Zach. Because anybody that is going against the Plaths, I'm rooting for you. So you go and get your little man. He got himself a little booty too. So girl...
Tell the skinny hoes to point me where the thick hoes at. He want a flat booty bitch, I'm not with all that.
So he proposes, and of course Lydia knows her script and says yes. But Ethan is in the back talking about, oh gosh, she's gonna say yes.
Please say no. God, she's gonna say yes.
Speak up, because at this point, if I was Zach, that's what I would say, because you got all of this to say. Speak up or square up, because I'm tired. I'm so tired of all these snarky comments, and it's not even my proposal, but he got so much to say, You're supposed to be a grown man, and you over here whispering, guess what? I got Lydia. That's the type of business that needs to be stand. But he with old lady Lydia and the Lord watching over him. But the thing is, we gonna keep it religious. When Lydia's going around hugging everyone, she has to tell Ethan, I know it's hard for you.
I know it's hard. Thank you. You want to spend time with Zach? Get to know him.
There you go. I'm happy you're happy.
Like, for you to be her brother, and this is the type of things that you're saying and doing to her boyfriend, fiance, he's gonna be her husband, well, now is her husband. And this is how you treating your sister. Where's the love? Where's the love? And you, then we get to Ethan and Micah wanting to question Zach. Micah talking about, well, I don't know him, and Dad didn't.
Ask him some questions, see if we can make him crack. I don't know this guy at all. I've got many things rolling around in my head that are possible scenarios, and I want to rule them out as best I can. Just because it's so fast. And I know my dad didn't grill him that hard, and I feel like maybe Ethan and I should.
Ethan, sir, are you a man? Are you a man to where any perspective that you have would be valuable in this conversation? No, you are a homeless bum. So why would anyone want to sit down and talk about relationships and building a life and a commitment of marriage to a little homeless bum wannabe model?
Guy, you're doing good. Good.
And a drunk, homophobic piece of trash. Why would anybody want to sit with these two people? And then we got Satan over here talking about, Lydia.
I mean, we all know Lydia's whole world is in ministry in the church, and that's wonderful, but I don't think that Zach and Lydia were divinely put together by God, and there's no one else, and it was just destined and intended to be.
Sir, you are truly satanic, because I don't even have any words for all of the things that he's doing and saying that are just so evil, not only to poor Zach, but to poor old lady Lydia, your sister, who you claim, oh, I love, but you saying and doing all of this stuff. I knew on that farm when you was trying to quote Bible scripture, I believe God. Sir, God gonna strike you down for a lot of other reasons, but for that alone, and honestly, even if I didn't believe in God, if you said, oh, I would know without a shadow of a doubt that was divine by God, because anything that Satan says, I know the complete opposite is true. So then Micah talking about, there's things.
And there's things that we don't like about him for sure, but I mean, he clearly makes Lydia happy.
What are the things? What are the things? Name them. Name them. And the reason why it's so upsetting and so frustrating is because y'all keep making all these little insinuations and things like that, and y'all talking about y'all want to be a man. Stand on business and say it with your chest what you mean. Because at this point, the only man that I see in this episode is Zach, because he's the one going after his girl, facing Satan and all of her imps, aka her children and their friends. He's facing them alone, so that's the only real man that I see. All these other little punks are the ones that are, whispering amongst themselves, but they won't say it to nobody's face. Then Mike is over here comparing it to girl. The stuff that happened to Moriah, she did that on her own.
I saw people hurt Moriah, and Moriah is a broken person now. So I don't want to see Lydia get heartbroken.
And you literally just said that in the last episode, the same day. So you're trying to make all these reasonings and try to justify what you're doing with all this. And it doesn't make sense because we know the real reason why you are sitting here trying to hate on Zach. And we get into this conversation. First of all, if I walk into any room and Mike and Ethan sitting here, I'm going to be scared, terrified. I got to bring in security, mostly for myself, and hold these hands back. But also, Mike is sitting over here talking about, if I ever find out you...
I just wanted to let you know that as Lydia's bigger brother, I know you make Lydia happy, and that's what matters to me.
Yeah.
But if I ever find out that you did anything to hurt her or anything like that, you ever let her down or anything?
Yeah.
There'll be consequences.
What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You saying all this stuff when your little baby brother knocked you upside your head and your nose, and you have to get a little tweet. So you supposed to threaten me? That's supposed to be... I would have laughed, because what is this homeless, unemployed, bummy, weak punk? So Ethan asked him, oh, well, why so quick? Why so quick? And then talking about you have more to lose than to gain with moving so quick.
Why is it so damn fast? My concern is there's more to lose, in my opinion, than there is to gain by getting married very quickly.
Sir, did you not also get married quick too? And he's literally in the same type of mindset and beliefs that you grew up in. And you know it's at your core. You even remember what you said to your mama.
You and Dad had pretty much told us that you don't start dating someone if you're not going to marry them. Dating and sex before marriage, that was a sin, that was wrong. That pretty much made you impure, or you're going to hell, or whatever. The environment that we grew up in literally bred somebody that would go straight to the first person that you had a mutual feeling for it, and it was never taught to any of us that there was another way.
So why are you sitting here trying to play... Sorry, not play dumb. Why are you sitting here being dumb? It would be one thing if you were to, and it would still be wrong, of course, but if you came from a loving place, which I know love does not exist in the Plaths, other than Amber, because you love to drag Kim. But if you came from a loving place and a place of care about Lydia, you would have even said, I married quickly, and you see how it is now. And you could have played a little victim role, since y'all love to blame Olivia for everything. You could have said, we rushed, and we should not have gotten married that quick. I did this, so I'm just asking out of concern and seeing, you could have came from that as a brother and as a real man. But we know the real reason why you are upset. It's not because they could have met yesterday and got married tomorrow. And you would not care if he was, one of your little rugged manly man. If it was one of Isaac's little friends. Well, Mike probably wouldn't approve, because he's like, do you know how to fight? If the answer is yes, then we don't approve. Then Micah over here got the nerve to say he want to talk about stability. What do you do for work?
My biggest concern is stability, I guess.
Yeah.
Just what's work looking like? I just want to make sure you're going to be breaking your back for Lydia.
Yeah.
I want Zach to have, a pretty good plan. And I wanted to hear what he wanted to do, what his passions were, what he's done in the past. Make sure he has a pretty good work ethic. It's not really what you do for work, it's your hustle.
What do you do for work? Because I know you ain't modeling, you're not acting, other than acting a fool. So what stability do you have? You couch surfing, bumming at that time off of Veronica. So where's your stability? You ain't providing nothing for the girls or boys that you with. So where's that stability at? What is stable for you? Not one thing. Then Micah has the nerve to talk about breaking your back for Lydia, blah, blah. Oh, you know a thing or two about breaking backs or getting backs broke, sir. So they asked him, when you think of Lydia, what do you think?
When you're with Lydia, when you think of Lydia, what do you feel?
Just confident.
Confidence?
he says confidence, and Mike is talking about confidence. Sir, you need confidence in yourself. You need confidence in yourself. You need confidence in your acting career. You need confidence in your modeling career, other than delusion, because that's what they're used to. They think they got confidence, but it's delusion. So how about you worry about finding y'all somebody that loves y'all for real and stop trying to hate and question this poor boy? What if he says the wrong thing, whatever the wrong thing is to y'all? What you gonna do? Like, Lydia wants him. Lydia's gonna marry him. It's gonna happen. So whether you like his answers or not, what is the point? What is the purpose? Y'all are some scared little boys that won't do anything. We already saw Michael get bopped, and I'm just waiting to see Ethan get bopped. So what y'all gonna do if the wrong answer is said? Nothing. Whisper and talk about it with Kim at her little rented house that she can't pay for. And just gossip and say all that stuff behind his back. So it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Ethan brings up the whole, so y'all saving y'all kiss for marriage and blah, blah, blah.
So you guys are saving your first kiss for your wedding.
Yeah, but because of who Lydia is, it changed my heart and was like, yeah, no, that's something I really do want to commit to honor her.
Because I couldn't do that, and I don't know who could.
You over here talking about, I could never do that or see any straight man that would do that, sir.
I've never in my life met a straight man who voluntarily gives up the opportunity to be intimate with a woman. Kissing, making out, just, everything.
Do you not remember how you were raised? Do you not remember having a court, Olivia? Y'all probably kissed, but I'm sure Kim and Barry didn't want that to happen. And you having your sex talk right before the wedding from Kim. So do you want Kim to give Zach that same talk, or is this your version of trying to give that talk? So you over here acting like you've never seen someone act this way or wait this way when you were that way, and probably worse. You are only this new person because of Olivia, because you're a completely different person. You took the skills that she gave you and you done skewed it for evil. But the reason why you're a completely different person from season 1 and on is because of Olivia. So you are really brainwashed and delusional to sit here and say, I could never think of someone who would act that way or who would do that way. Zach's not a heathen like y'all two are, which is why Zach started talking about the Lord and all the reasons in the Bible of waiting and things like that. And you know what Zach was naming? The fruits of the Spirit, what they don't know, what they need to know. And Micah's too busy over here thinking about men's underwear, talking about fruit of the loom. Sir.
A lot of that's tied to the core belief that we do have in Jesus Christ, and it's fruit of the Spirit. So love, joy, peace, patience, it's in the Bible.
But I don't think it's honest to say I'm not kissing her because, of the fruit of the loom or the 7 fruits of whatever. Off, you big holy bastard. It's like, I think that's a bull answer.
They know old lady Lydia, and they should know she ain't thinking about sleeping with this boy she probably is, but that's not her whole demeanor and her whole being like y'all are now, because you over here was scared to say sex on camera. So
I have to explain the actual mechanics of sex, if I can use that word.
Now you over here bullying people to have sex and bullying people to kiss and sleep with each other. So you are really pressed because he is a better version, but another version of how you used to be before you got free. That's why you're so pissed, and that because everything you're saying reflects who you are as a person and who you were as a person and who your brother is as a person sitting next to you. Because now you want to go on and ask outright, are you gay?
I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
Are you gay?
And that pissed me off so bad. I was happy. I was happy because now we see and we finally see Satan for who he is, not all this little covering up. So I'm glad that it came out to see how evil he was, but I hate that it's at the expense of Zach, because for him to part his lips and ask another man, is he gay, and question some man's sexuality when Michael Plath is sitting next to you, that's hilarious to me. Because you need to be directing that question at your brother and honestly at yourself too. The same Michael Plath sitting next to you that a few hours ago was trying to kiss on you. And even a few seasons ago was all up on you.
You're so cute. I've never seen anyone quite like you. I really want to dance. You're so hot. You're nice and all that. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Go away. I miss you.
That's the same. Did you ask him that on camera or off camera? Or what about the same Michael Plath that was all freaky deaky with Max?
Oh, eat that, Max.
And if we're being honest, Micah wins most of them.
Thank you.
Well, I think we just start trying in other things, other than trying to be attractive.
Let's do 30.
Where are you going?
What?
Look at the size of my lap.
Olivia.
Turn around.
All right, guys. Hey.
Hey.
We also need to get this show on the road.
Micah, this is what you're wearing. Turn around, pretty boy.
Did you ask him that? Did you ask Max that? So you sitting here asking this boy, is he gay? And I hate that TLC is using this as bait and using this as a cliffhanger for the next episode, insinuating things. Because imagine being Zach and imagine having that being questioned after you've just been bullied this whole season so far by hatred, and then being asked this already. I mean, we already beefing, hey, the Plaths, but then the network to leave this as a cliffhanger as if it's some big mystery. That's disgusting. And honestly, while I'm talking to my lawyers and sending cease and desist and lawsuits, if I was Zach, I would be sending one to TLC too, because it's disgusting to like promote that with, and especially not to have some disclaimer or have some statement. It's just hate. It's hate that y'all are spewing, and that's not what I want to see. What this is hate, literal hate, beyond, and straight bullying from every single person. All of them should be ashamed of themselves, and I know they're not because they've been doing this for years, so I ain't even gonna waste my time going in on that. But I'm just like, Ethan, sir, you are questioning someone's sexuality. Did you not forget season 1 when you were in that little store with that hat on?
Yeah, I don't look half bad. Now all I need is a piece of straw and a fit short.
Dear, that's not like a farmer's hat. That's like a lady's hat.
I'm embarrassed because I wore my mom's hat for years.
Did you not forget season 1 when your friends was talking about you calling your wife because you ate a Pop-Tart for the first time?
For him to taste a Pop-Tart for the first time.
Is this how you hold it?
Yeah. He literally called his wife and told her, look, honey, I'm having my first Pop-Tart right now. He was so excited, like, it's so good. It's had so much sugar. I love the strawberry flavor. And I was like, oh my God.
Did you not forget season 1 where you were asking, can I say sex on camera?
I have to explain the actual mechanics of sex, if I can use that word.
Did you not forget season 1 where you're asking Micah about a Speedo?
About modeling in a Speedo? What's that? It's basically like thicker underwear. Oh, okay.
Did you not forget season 1 where you were all giggling about watching TV for the first time?
Olivia has introduced me to some TV shows. She watched more TV growing up than I did. We didn't ever watch TV shows. One of the big ones that we've been watching lately is Friends.
Did you not forget season 1 where you had your first Coca-Cola and cheesing like a little punk?
My first Coke. That's really good.
Did you not forget season 1 where you're like, oh, I'm gonna save this Coke bottle and write the date on it?
I saved my little can. I'm gonna like write the date on it. And 20 years old, my first Coke.
Did you not forget season 1 where you trying to put ice in wine?
Hey, Ethan, are you getting ice?
Yeah.
You don't put ice in wine.
Really? Well, how do you get it cold then?
Did you not forget season 1 where you said, oh, I love little fruity drinks. I love little fruity drinks.
I like sweeter drinks. I like cocktails and stuff like that.
You know what I think about somebody like that loves all this fruity stuff?
I think he's gay.
Did you not forget season 1 where you had your first margarita and compared it and said it was up there with apple juice?
It's up there with Applebee's.
Did you not forget season 1, where you could barely open up a wine bottle?
I don't see a cork moving.
If only it was as easy to pop a champagne. Excuse me.
Did you not forget season 1, where you were talking about having wine slushies and not having an overhang? Oh, it's a hangover.
They had wine slushies. They were good. I had like, I don't know, 12 of them or something. I think I was still sober. I didn't have an overhang the next day. His hangover, right?
Did you not forget season 1, where you over here playing with little bras in the store and talking about, oh, like, I want to hear about this in private.
I saw delicate stuff on the shelf. I'm more curious to find out in private.
Did you not forget season 1, where in that same story you talking about, I learned some stuff about women?
I learned some stuff about women. I wouldn't say as much as I've learned since being married, but...
Did you not forget season 1, where you over here making a fool out of yourself in the gym?
You can send this to Mike and be like, Ethan's working out.
Did you not forget season 1, where you over here talking about Kim gave you the talk about what, hoes the day of your wedding?
5 minutes before I got married. That's short notice. My mom comes up to me, so I got some advice for you. She says, there's 2 holes.
So it's just hilarious. It's hilarious to me that you over here trying to question someone's sexuality when the same in words could be questioned for you and your brother. So that's why I'm like, it's laughable to me. It's laughable to me, and I love dragging this family, and they deserve every piece of hate and every piece of bullying that comes their way, because they want to sit here on the platform and spew all this hate, and I know that there's worse that's been said and done on camera, not being shown, and off camera. So that's why I'm like, y'all deserve every piece of bullying that comes your way, because for you to sit here and spew this type of hate and get all comfortable, no. So I don't want to watch it, but something needs to be done, and if they ain't gonna do it, then I'll do it. I just don't want to watch it anymore or promote it. I'm still on season 4, so I'm gonna finish that through, and I might get to season 5, because again, I will be dragging them, and that. But I'm like, all this new stuff, no, we can cut it off there, because there's plenty of archival stuff that we can go back to through season 1 through 5 and 6 to watch and drag them on. But all this new stuff and continuing to give them a platform so we can drag them, it's not necessary. We got enough. We got more than enough. And again, I do advise people, watch the show. But if you watch the show, turn that camera on and drag them and post a video. I'll repost it, because that's what they deserve. That's what they deserve, to get all these lashings that they've been missing because they were freed from the Underground Railroad. But no, we gonna give you your lashings today because you want to be bullying. So let's join the club. Let's catch up on this bullying, since that's what we're doing today. So that's my last review on this season. I will not be watching anymore. I will say I do want to see the first part of the next episode, just to see what that conversation turns into. But beyond that, I don't want to see. If a clip comes by that, I get tapped in a lot, or I see that's, even worse, I will, I'll talk about that and drag them. But I'm not about to set myself up anymore. I'm sorry. I gotta go back to the station with Olivia Tubman and hold my hands up. Because I'm not about to subject myself to these scummy people anymore. Or anymore as far as new episodes, because I'm still gonna drag y'all, because it's therapeutic to me. I enjoy it. But all this new stuff, no. We'll talk about the old stuff, since y'all like to forget where y'all came from and who y'all really are. We'll talk about the old stuff and remind you. So let's go back to season 1. Let's watch season 1. TLC posts like Plaths watching season 1, laughing, haha. Show them the real stuff from season 1. Show them that. Let us get the reaction from that. Since y'all don't want to show it, let's go back to season 1 and run that back, since they forgot who they really are. Season 1 through 4 is on my Patreon. If you join, because I have watched the full season with my reaction, so that's there, as well as several other shows. I hate this family. I hate this family. Everything they stand for, everything they are, except Amber, that's my girl, and old lady Lydia. I'm gonna put you over, not in the hate, I'm gonna put you over in the middle. You ain't on the light side, but I'm gonna put you over in the middle, because I feel bad for you. And Barry right now is in the middle, because he ain't part of all this mess, which until he prove me otherwise, that's why I'm like, anyone that is against the Plath, and all I've seen so far is Barry anti-Kim. Kim. So that's why I'm like, so I know he's no angel. He's no angel by far. But he stayed on Kim's neck. So come on to the middle with Lydia. But me and Amber, we on the good side. For now, girl, don't disappoint me.